Hey Hoopheads, Brad here with another breakdown, and today I want to talk about the Lakers' 121-96 win over the Utah Jazz. The Lakers forced 18 turnovers in this game and held the Jazz to just 43.5% shooting in the restricted area. For context, league average is about 62%. So that's about 20% worse than league average, and that's largely due to the presence of Anthony Davis and to a lesser extent JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard. Let's get into it. Here we see Danny Green going under the screen, then Gobert flips the screen on him. Ingles gets into the lane, but JaVale McGee is there to shut it down. Nice rim protection by JaVale McGee. As the defense, one of the nice things about Gobert setting the screen is that he's really only a lob threat. You don't have to worry about a pick and pop, and that can free you up to help out like McGee does here. Here we see Danny Green chasing Bogdanovic over the screen. Now as Bojan sets the screen, Danny shows he probably should have stayed a little more tightly glued to Bojan, but Danny closes out under control so that as Bogdanovic tries the escape dribble, he's still able to contest the shot. The rebound falls right into Jeff Green's hands and the Jazz reset. Then they go to some pick and roll action with Gobert and Bogdanovic. Green gets picked off, the Lakers switch it, but Danny does a nice job of getting back into the play, deflects the pass to Gobert, which would have been for an open dunk. As Donovan Mitchell comes off the screen, check out how Anthony Davis cuts off the passing angle to Ed Davis, but still stays close enough to Donovan Mitchell that he can bother the shot when he puts it up. Great positioning by AD. Now a tricky play by the Jazz. Bojan fakes setting the screen for Mitchell, then runs off his own screen by Ed Davis. This gives him a step on LeBron, but AD is there on the back end, and check out the box out by LeBron on Ed Davis. Great work to not just die on the screen and give up. Now as Caruso gets picked off on the screen, Rondo comes over to help out on Ingles. Ingles kicks it back to Exum, who attacks the rim, but AD is there once again, and check out Caruso getting his body into Gobert on the rebound, and if he doesn't do that, Gobert has an easy two-handed putback. Bogdanovic starts this play with Rondo guarding him, then after some screening action he gets KCP switched onto him. The Jazz go to some screen and roll action with Gobert. Bogdanovic attacks the rim, but KCP with the beautiful strip, and if your goal was ultimately to get a Bogdanovic-Gobert pick and roll going, I would much rather do that with Rondo as the defender rather than KCP. I think that's a mistake by the Jazz. Now off the ensuing inbound, Joe Ingles gets the ball. Rondo maybe gets away with a bump, and as Ingles attacks, AD has beautiful positioning, gets the offensive foul on Ingles. AD showing off his defensive prowess. And now as Ingles comes off the screen, Caruso shades toward him. The ball goes to Niang, who attacks off the dribble, but Alex Caruso does a nice job of getting into his way, hands straight up, no foul. Excellent challenge from AC there. Now Caruso again, as Joe Ingles is bringing the ball up. Caruso moves his feet, Joe Ingles dips his shoulder, and Caruso is able to draw the offensive foul, and Caruso can be a really frustrating defender to play against. Here, Jeff Green goes to set the screen, then slips it. The Lakers miscommunicate. Mitchell gets a pretty open shot. They're lucky there, but then on the offensive board, Jeff Green tries to put it up, but Dwight is there for the beautiful block. Dwight had 3 blocks this game. Now Bogdanovic gets the ball on the handoff, drives to the paint, collapses the defense, kicks it out to Royce O'Neal. LeBron closes out on him. As O'Neal gets into the lane, he finds Ed Davis, but Dwight is there for a nice contest to make the shot difficult. And now in transition, watch how Caruso gets into Bogdanovic's way, makes him pick up his dribble a little earlier than he probably would like. Dwight's there threatening the block. Bogdanovic passes, but Kuzma is in the passing lane. Nice read by Kuz. Nice all-around transition D by the Lakers. And now off the Rondo turnover, Rondo almost gets the steal at half court. Then as O'Neal attacks the rim, he tries to avoid Anthony Davis, but that puts him right in Danny Green's path. Green gets the block, and that's nice transition D again. Danny Green, one of the best shot blocking guards in the NBA. Now in transition, the Lakers D gets messed up, and as Bogdanovic catches the ball, look where Anthony Davis is, 1 foot in the paint, but he still gets out for the big time contest. Bogdanovic tries an escape dribble, but Anthony Davis stays in the play and actually blocks the shot. Unbelievable. That's huge effort from Anthony Davis, and if he wants to be Defensive Player of the Year, he needs to keep making plays like that. Now in transition, Royce O'Neal on the drive, and this is a game of chicken. If Anthony Davis commits to Royce O'Neal too early, then O'Neal can throw the lob over the top. But if he waits too long, O'Neal can just dunk on him. AD balances it just right, and as O'Neal tries to throw the lob, he can still get into position to break it up and get the steal. Great D in transition by AD. Now as Ingles comes off the screen, KCP has his hand up so the pass over the top isn't there. JaVale McGee has his hand nice and low so the bounce pass isn't there. McGee's the one who gets the steal. Goes the other way, LeBron with the nifty alley-oop pass to McGee, who puts it home. Good work having active hands in the passing lane by JaVale McGee there. Here, KCP does a nice job of moving his feet to get around screens, able to really stay attached to Bogdanović despite the tricky double screen, and not only that, he's able to poke the ball away and the Lakers force another turnover. Now Caruso fights over the screen and does a good job of getting back into the play, contains Mitchell, and as Mitchell tries to shoot over the top, AD volleyball spikes it. An absolutely dominant defensive performance by Anthony Davis. Now Caruso goes under the screen to cut off Dante Exum. Then KCP with some nice ball denial to prevent the handoff. Then as Niang gets it, he tries to go at AD, but AD just smothers him. It goes out of bounds off Anthony Davis. Then on the ensuing inbound play, AD and Caruso mucking it up. The Jazz don't even get a shot off, and it's a 24-second violation. Now some screen and roll action. Caruso gets picked off, but does a nice job bothering Gobert on the catch, pokes it away, and that's a steal. Caruso and AD making life difficult for the Jazz. Now in the fourth quarter, as Ingles comes off the screen, Dwight gets low in his stance, has his hands active, gets him up, deflects the ball, the Jazz recover, but Rondo sneaks around on the backside of Ingles to poke it away. The Lakers take it on the fast break to LeBron for the beautiful dunk. Nice work by Dwight to get that play started with his active hands. Now on the very next play, Jeff Green attacks the rim, but Dwight is there and just kills him. Huge defense from Dwight. And this is a nifty play from the Jazz. Rudy Gobert goes and sets a screen on Bogdanović's man. The Jazz know Bogdanović is a threat and Dwight is going to have to help on him. But this play actually isn't for Bogdanović at all. It's for Rudy Gobert diving to the basket for an alley-oop. Unfortunately for Utah, LeBron reads it the whole way and gets the interception. Nice work by LeBron to read the floor. Now off the inbound, Gobert goes to set a screen for Bogdanović. Watch how Dwight shades toward Bogdanović, then gets back to Gobert to cut off that passing lane. Caruso has a nice closeout on Ingles, and when Ingles tries to throw the bounce pass to Gobert, Kuzma comes down to poke it away. That's great team defense by the Lakers. On this play, Dwight Howard gets switched onto Bogdanović and does a really nice job of staying low in his stance and moving his feet. Off the ball, check out Rondo communicating what he's about to do. He's going to go switch back onto Bogdanović so that Dwight Howard can get under the rim, but he's telling Troy Daniels in advance so that Donovan Mitchell doesn't get an open shot. Mitchell gets the ball, and as he drives, Dwight Howard is there to cut him off. Mitchell kicks it out to Joe Ingles, but the shot clock expires, and that's a shot clock violation. That's great team defense by the Lakers, good communication by Rondo. And now getting into garbage time here, Tony Bradley gets the ball in the middle, but Kuzma is there to send him home not once, but twice. Kuzma been learning a thing or two from AD and Dwight. Then just for fun, a nice chase down block by Kyle Kuzma. Dwight's hitting threes. It's party time for the Lakers, and they earned this win with their defense. Overall, a really nice defensive performance in this game, especially on the interior from Anthony Davis. Shout out to Alex Caruso mucking it up on the perimeter. And with this win, the Lakers go to 19-3. Unbelievable. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you thought of the Lakers defense in the comments.